Hey guys, True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws and Bluesaws.com. Trying to make a video of this backpack blower, and I got a few problems with it. And I picked a great spot because I'm going to get stabbed by the dead branches on that hemlock tree. Anyhow, I did a quick video on the backpack blowers just to show you we had them in stock, and we've been selling them to folks. But there's no I'm kind of surprised we're selling them to folks because you're not going to see any videos because we're the only guys who have them in the United States. And, well, nobody else can make a video yet, except, well, I guess some of the people who've bought them. But anyhow, not the point of the video. I wanted to show you guys this blower, and here's the problems that I'm having. The first problem is the middle of the summer, so all the areas where I'd have leaves up to my knees have no leaves because it's been cleaned out. It's summertime. So I'm in the woods, and the problem that I have is I got a covering of leaves, and every year the leaves fall, then they rot into nothing and create soil and that whole cycle. So I have a thin layer of wet leaves. It's been raining for about a week straight here. You'll hear when I walk around, you don't hear the leaves crunching, and it's mostly because everything's so wet. But I wanted to run this. What I'm going to do is I'll pause you guys. I'll zoom in, give you guys an overview of the blower. What I believe this blower to be is a redmax 8500 clone. And again, I'm not a blower expert. I'm not a landscaper. I don't use them every day. Spoke to a fella, actually Matt Wood from Two Stroke and Chainsaw was up today picking up a few things, and he got to run the blower and check it out, and he knows a bit more about blowers than I do. He does repairs on like the Steel BR 600s and all of those. He gave it a really good review. He says it definitely outblows the Steel BR 600. To put it in perspective, my only frame of reference on a blower is a little handheld BR 75. It's a gas blower. And what I can tell you is that this is going to save me hours and hours of work because of the volume of air it blows. I did take this up and down my driveway, and I have a drainage ditch. I don't know, 600 or 800 feet long, 2 feet wide, 2 to 3 feet deep. And I was able to blow the leaves and the muck out of the bottom of that drainage ditch pretty well. So it was going, uphill and out, and it did a nice job. I've never cleaned those leaves out, needed to clean those leaves out, and it did a nice job. And I'm thinking if those leaves weren't rotted and they were fresh, fall, fluffy, nice leaves, that it would have been even easier. It was because they were tangled with sticks and muck, and it still did a good job. So I'm going to get you guys a close-up shot of the blower. I'm going to blow this little area here for what it's worth. Realize that this is all mostly sticks and junk, and I see ghost pipes growing out of the ground and mushrooms behind me, and that's what I have to blow, and that's the best I can do. I can't think of a better way to do this video, and I've tried it a few times. I got my new microphone, and I'm using a new camera app, and I've hit the wrong button on the camera app and killed it. And you guys know I don't edit these together. We get one video with me hitting pause and walking back and forth and all the goofy stuff I do to make a video. Videos aren't my strong point, so you're going to have to put up with it, and this is the best that I'm going to do. I'm sure I could invest some more time and learn to edit and do better, but this is what you guys are going to get. I want to mess with saws and blowers and equipment, not make videos. So I'm going to pause you guys real quick. I'll give you a quick zoom around, and you guys can see what we're working with here. All this new Farmertec outdoor power equipment seems to be made really nicely. Like I said, I believe this is a redmax 8500 clone. I'll zoom in on that. Let's see if we could get that down there. I hope you're in focus for whatever it says. I never read it. Give you this label up here. I don't know how to tell if it's 6 horsepower. Install straps came installed on the unit. I had to put on 1, 2 clamps, a little thing to hold the wire. That one screws in where it necks down, and then there was 1 bolt for the throttle control, and that adjusts a bunch of different ways, up, down, side to side. What I do like about it is it weighs about 32 pounds, And these straps are actually super nice. They're padded real well. The back is padded. It's pretty comfortable to run. I've only put a couple hours on this thing, so I don't have a long-term study on it. But so far, it starts super easy, runs super good. Oh, we got a tree in the way. That's it. I'll show you the choke button. That's kind of funny. We have our choke. Wow, come on, focus. Oh, I don't know if that's focusing. It sure doesn't look like it to me. We got off and no, so thought that was neat. But there's a quick look at the blower. I'm going to pause this and put you back on there and blow some leaves and hopefully be done with a blower video. Okay, guys, I'm going to start this thing up and see what I could do. I had it started a couple hours ago, and I don't think I need to choke it or hit the primer bulb. So we'll see, or the purge bulb, whatever you want to call it. Starts right up. Alrighty, guys, I'm going to get the microphone back so you guys can hear me. Talk to you for a second, and I'm going to call it a video. Oh, looks like a little bit of poison ivy there, too. Oh, that's a bonus. All right, we're still recording. In frame, good enough. All right, let's see what we could do here. I don't know if you guys could tell. This area is, I don't know, 10, 12 by 15, 18. It makes short work of it. Now I'm down to where this is, you know, dirt back into the ground with worms in it. So I love this thing. I'm so happy to have it. I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't think I have to sell the unit. The unit pretty much sells itself if you got to run it, which is kind of difficult with you guys all across the United States. But for the price I was looking at before these came out, I was looking at the redmax 9500, something like that, the biggest, baddest blower in the world, and I wanted it pretty bad. It was, you know, $675, something like that, and for me, it was going to be worth buying it. Lucky enough, Farmertec gave us a heads up that these are coming out, so I sat and I waited, and then they came out, and of course, here we are. What I'll tell you is if it's an 8500 blower, it's not the top of the food chain, because like I said, the top of the food chain is that redmax 9500. What I've been told by some other guys with blowers, just talking with them, they say, you know, a lot of guys with steel BR600s go to redmax, but nobody comes from redmax and goes to steel. I'm not saying this is a redmax. It's a Farmertec blower, but if it's based on that redmax, I have a pretty good feeling that it's a decent blower. And like I said, I had Matt Wood over from Two Stroke, and he says this is a much nicer blower than the BR600. That's a steel, an OEM. It's a $600 blower. This is a significantly less, but it's a nice unit, and I'm super happy with what Farmertec's doing with their outdoor power equipment. I'm going to try to get a video of the pole saws, of the different string trimmers. You probably have seen the Husky model string trimmers on the Farmertec site, but what we also have is the steel trimmers. And I'll give you in a nutshell, I own a steel 131R. It's a 4-mix string trimmer that I don't love, and I'm probably going to sell because the Farmertec ones actually run better than that 4-mix. Those are real 2-strokes. That's a 4-mix 2-stroke setup. You know, I don't hate that string trimmer. It just doesn't, hits rev limiter. It's torquey. It's a nice string trimmer, but these other 2-stroke ones they run better for me. That's all I'm going to say. Long term, I don't know if it's going to last 10 years, but I also don't know that those 4-mix ones last 10 years. So I just don't know. It's not like the saws that I could tell you the ins and outs and have hours upon hours on them. Some of this stuff's new to me, but it's giving me a good vibe. It's presenting itself well. It seems like it's quality stuff. So there's my quick crappy blower video. I'm sorry I couldn't do better for you guys, but you get what you get. If you have any questions, hit us up at bluesaws.com. And I think that's all. True Grit Scott, Bulletproof Saws, and bluesaws.com. Thanks for watching and stay safe. Oh, there goes our microphone.